Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to take regular edge banding and we put our speed tape on the back of it right here. You just peel this off and put it on the back, and I've got it on the back of this one. And then we just take this like this and punch out a cap. And that cap, because it's cutting straight down on, is perfectly round. You got it. You can go ahead and try that while I peel this off, and we'll try to pop that in there and we'll see how nicely it fits. So there you go. So we'll bring this over there. Oh man, look how beautiful that is. See how there's no lines around the edge on that one? Isn't that amazing?
You don't need to
and it fits in there tight and snug. So you can really get a nice job with this. And again, I want to reemphasize, the reason why is because this cuts the cap perfectly round. Okay, so there's one other thing I want to show you is how to do it with wood veneer when you make your own wood veneer. So let's grab these pieces over here, Ray, and I'll show you. So let's say I want to make a cap in a nice piece of wood like this, but I really want it to match the patina of the wood. This is aged. So I went ahead and went over to the table saw and actually cut a little slice just like that to make my own little veneer out of the exact wood and material that I need to cap.
How far can you get in thickness? How close can you get in thickness to get that?
Well, you know,
what is safe?
Yeah, I wouldn't get much closer than that. As long as your hand's away from the blade. As you can see when I did this, I had my hand up here and the blade was there, so I was okay. But you can get thinner than that. You can even get thinner than that, but I went about that thickness. But it really doesn't matter because whatever thickness it is,
you can adjust it
with the flush mount drill bit system.
That's what I want to do now.
Right.
I'd like to drill the next hole.
So let's go ahead and drill a hole there. Actually, let's do it in this one, the actual piece that I took it out of. Let's go ahead and do it right there. Now, one thing I want to notice, see how Ray stopped to make sure that collar is seated all the way around. That's a very important thing too. When you drill a hole,
right,
you want to make sure that the collar stops, which means you're full depth.
Complete depth.
And then also, let me just show one thing. It's very common for people to drill at a little bit of an angle. So once the drill bit gets all the way in, let me do it right here, Andrew. We'll look at it over here. Come on in on a zoom. When you come in like this, and you stop, you want to make sure you're not rocking back and forth and that you've got it seated down there all the way and pull it out so you get a perfectly consistent hole.
Which I did.
Which you did a perfect job. I would expect nothing less from you, Ray. Okay, so now we got to make a cap. So out of the same piece of wood, the same veneer, we're going to go ahead and stamp one out. And we put our, obviously we put our tape on the back, our speed tape on the back, right there. And there's our cover cap, just like that.
Now we want to make sure we follow the grain.
You got it. And of course we would put a screw in there, but we're just doing this for demo purposes, kind of give you an idea.
Look at that.
Okay, isn't that nice? Just tap it down flush everywhere. And then you could use some wax filler sticks around the edge to kind of camouflage it a little more, and you're set.
I did that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Wonderful.
Now, a couple other things though we want to go over on the flush or the custom color hole punch. It's very important to know this. There is a special material in here called Poinçon. This little packing material acts as a spring. It allows the part to be ejected out of there. This is not normal foam. It's capable of thousands of cycles without fatiguing.
It has a memory.
Yeah, exactly. It always comes back, where a normal foam would not. So the reason I bring that up is when you're doing a PVC material or a wood veneer, it's flexible, and this foam has the capacity to eject it out. You got it.